Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade. I've got Team B from Dusk Till Dawn, although Team B for better. You can tell me for better. I like that.
Better.
Tell me why you guys are better than who I was just talking to. Give me reasoning.
Well, I didn't even really pay attention to who you were interviewing, to be honest.
Who
Is
cares?
anybody that's not the three of us,
They were
right?
they were the
So-
Walking Dead cast, I think, or something, right? Like,
It was someone else, right? I no, don't know.
I mean, I did notice. I guess we are
Team better.
Team, we
Badass.
yeah, we're the Culebras, right?
they were
Team
kind of
B
like
for badass.
they were like the good kids, but I feel like this side embodies like the dark, edgy side, and that's
The
the
evil.
cooler part, of course.
Dark and edgy is a perfect way to also describe your show, by the way. And congratulations. I was just talking to them, and I want to get feedback from you guys. You get to work with one of the coolest directors on the freaking planet, Robert Rodriguez. Talk to me about getting to work with that dude. It's got to be just the coolest.
He's badass. He does everything. Like, he's super resourceful. He's really high energy, and he's really laid back at the same time. So
Yeah.
like, I really respect that guy.
It's been amazing. You know, it's such an huge thing for us as a cast because, you know, reboots are a hard thing. And for us, I think what a better way to do a show based on a movie with the same director and he's revisiting his own work 20 years later. And so you can see the passion that Robert has for this project. You can really share it with him and see how much love he's had for this project for so many years. And so now he's just like, he goes to set, he enjoys the time with us. He just like really goes into every little detail, checks lighting. He's just such an artist, such a creative mind, and being around that energy is so positive for us. And I think that shows on the screen. I think that we all enjoy being around him. We enjoy working with him. We are blessed and lucky to have him around us, and just learning every moment throughout the shooting, you know, learning every single thing that he can. We're trying to like rip it away from him, and you know, it's so fun. I mean, we really have a great time.
Yeah, for me, I mean, everything for the show, as far as Robert has been involved, has been from the get-go. Like, he runs the network. He directs most of our episodes. He directed the original film, obviously. My first meeting to get this job was just me, Robert, and the casting director. Usually with, you know, a TV series or something, you have to kind of be approved by a bunch of people and jump through a bunch of hoops to kind of get a job like this. But because Robert is so involved and runs the show, I met with Robert, read with DJ, that was it. And then I was Richie Gecko, and he's kind of been involved like that from there all the way to where we are today. So it's been a really cool experience, and I'm just glad to be able to work with him.
You'd mentioned the reboot, and obviously anytime there is a reboot, there's high expectations. And I grew up from Dusk Till Dawn. Like, that was one of my favorite movies growing up. So people are always going to have opinions, but this is living up to it. Has it blown you away to see the fan reaction?
It's always exciting, you know. For me, it was a whole new journey because I have never worked in the States before. And so for me, it was really interesting because I got introduced to the American audience as well, learning about the difference between fans. And at the same time, we are an international show as well. We're an original series for Netflix worldwide as well. So it's really exciting because we get to, you know, we went to New Zealand, they went to Africa to promote their show. It's just insane to see the reaction of other people in other parts of the world, and it's been very welcoming. I mean, you know, we get that question a lot, and we always laugh of it, like, what does it feel to step in because we don't step in anyone's shoes, you know, like, we just, like, come in and try to give what we can to their own new characters, and we enjoy it, and I think people take it as well the same way, you know. There's not that attitude of let's see what comes. Like, no, it's literally like fans craving for the show because they love it as much as you do. So having it back on is exciting for them as well. So it's just been heartwarming. We're so blessed to have such a great fan base and such a cool team around us, from the team working with us, Robert, the cast, the fans. Like, it's just a good energy all around, you know.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. You got another question.
Just going to say, being at Comic-Con, how cool.
First time, man. This is actually the longest I've ever spent in New York City to begin with. No, seriously. This is my third time. I was here for like a day, and then 2 days. So now I've been here all week. So that in itself has been great. And to be at Comic-Con and have our show be here and to be able to do a panel is just such a cool experience. My first Comic-Con kind of deal was we got to go and see Robert during Austin Comic Con when we were first shooting the show, and
He's big down
he's
there.
huge down there, and that was,
He runs that town.
you know, that was before anybody had seen anything about what we were going to do. That was just there supporting Robert. I think he was talking about Sin City 2 or something, and to be able to see the reception that he had, and now for us to show up and be part of that and to be able to meet the fans and everything is just super fun.